Herds of guanacos are the first to rise and roam these bushy Patagonian hillsides. At the foothills of the massif are the towers which give name to this landscape. Guanacos by the hundreds feed here in Torres del Paine National Park. Their current numbers might impress, but they are in fact a mere fraction in comparison to the hundreds of thousands that roamed these landscapes 100 years ago. They were hunted by settlers for food, their pelt, and were simply killed as they competed for space with their introduced cattle. Today, guanacos are only true haven here, within the borders of this national park. But another animal even more persecuted than the guanaco itself has also survived here.
Learning ChatGPT and AI tools is not difficult. In 2023, those
Within the safety of rocks and crevices, pumas spend most of the day sleeping and basking in faint, warm sun rays. But it is also here where she has decided to perform one of the most noble and difficult chores in the animal kingdom, which will guarantee the survival of her species: the raising of her cubs. Pumas reproduce every 2 to 3 years. The size of their brood will depend on many factors, such as climate and, of course, food supply.
இந்த ஸ்கூல் பண்ணீங்க எங்க இருந்து வரீங்க? யுவராஜ் தெக்கப்பகுளமா? வெரி குட். பாருங்க, இதெல்லாம் வந்து என்னன்னா நம்ம இங்கிலீஷ் கத்துக்கிறதுக்கு, இங்கிலீஷ் பரிசு பண்றதுக்கு ஆமா எல்லாரும் நீங்க யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். இதை வந்து அண்ணனுக்கு வந்து நம்ம யூஸ் பண்றோம். இது வந்து ஆன்லைன் யூடியூப் சேனல். லைவ் சேனல், அதாவது அண்ணங்க வந்து இந்த காலத்துல இருந்து அடுத்த காலத்துக்கு யூடியூப்ல போட்டாருங்கண்ணா. ஓகே தம்பி கவனிங்கடா, எல்லாம் மக்கள் பார்த்துட்டு இருக்கு. they are watching you. you really watch பண்றாங்க. லைவ் ஓடுதுறோ. ஓகே வணக்கம் மலையில இருந்து. வணக்கம் ஓகே ஓகே வாய்ஸ் வெட்டி வாட செலிபிரேட் மோஸ்ட் நல்லா இருக்கு. ஓகே பாத்தீங்க சேனல் பேர் வந்து இருக்கு. ஆமா reaching out. Okay, you may go all of you with the water. அந்த ஊக்கு பாருங்க, அந்த ஊக்கு பாருங்க. தெரியாதா அப்படினா மாயா மொட்டை எடுத்துக்க. யூடியூப் சேனல் ப்ரூவ் பண்ண போறேன் பேசாமடா ஏ பாக்கணும் ஓகே வாங்க
For this reason, they are persecuted. Even though
இதுல நாங்க
பக்கத்துல நம்ம மூஞ்சி
இல்ல மூஞ்ச வருது தெரியல ஒண்ணு
பாதி தானே வருது என்னடா கருவா
நானு
எங்கடா ஜூம்
it's not just feelings of Christ and prayers. Landscapes,
Namaste. Anxiety, poor health, and sleep issues, and undisciplined life is crippling people. You do not know what is the root cause of all this. The root cause is our mind. We are brought up in a way where we are rarely taught.
We find ourselves in the domains of the astral fields and shadows. Is known to be some of the richest thanks to the combined effect of the astral
தப்பு லைவ் ஓடி அண்ணே இதுல எந்த சேனல் வேணா மூஞ்சி பார்க்கணும் கண்ணாடி பார்க்கணும் ஏய் ஜலமணி இல்ல
Recent discoveries have found that blue whale an entirely new subspecies, unique and different to other blue whales that inhabit our Although it sounds very strange to our own ears, this is the dialect that differentiates it from other blue whale subspecies. Similar to the sound produced by a ship's motor, this is the dialect of the Chilean blue whale. These whales have lived here for hundreds of years, feeding on crustaceans and other small invertebrates that live in these nutrient-rich waters. These invertebrates are known as zooplankton. When they feed on phytoplankton, they release a natural chemical that is an irresistible seductive for one of the least known creatures that inhabits these mythical waters. They are known as VISETORM petrels, and they were recently discovered by science. These are the first recorded images of this small ocean bird.
லைவ் ஓடுங்க ரெக்கார்ட் ஆகுது எந்த சேனல்ல ஓடுது சேனல் பேரு
Together with albatross, petrels, and shearwaters,
என்ன இப்படி இருக்குமா
koi possess one of the most developed senses
லைவ்
of
அடுத்ததுல
smell
இருக்கா
in the marine.
வீடியோ கிடைக்குமா சார் வீடியோ
இதுல மக்கள் எங்க கேமரா எங்க இருக்குன்னு தெரியல தெரியுதுக்கு
As far as a few kilometers, the pink oil is the first to detect the scent produced by plankton, and is delicately dancing over the water. These birds utilize their colored toe web membranes to attract the tiny crustaceans and other minute marine animals.
ஒரு நாளும் வரல
சும்மா வர்றவங்களுக்கு
This is, without doubt, one of the most beautiful Chilean natural history events that one can observe. The Pacific waters that mold the coast of Chile is home to the largest animal that humans have ever known. It is also home to the smallest marine mammal in the world. The southern marine otter lives its entire life around these coastal rocky shores. They rest beneath the warm sun rays of this desert coast, just as this male is doing. These small marine otters live exclusively feeding within these coastal, as this male is doing. These small marine otters live exclusively feeding within these cold, rich waters.
Hi. Have you been feeling constipated lately for no reason? Or
They dive each time for less than 2 minutes in search of crustaceans that hide within the kelp forest and rocks below. After capturing its prey, they seldom make it to shore before they begin enjoying their feast. When it has finished eating, it will take in a breath of air and dive once again in search of yet another meal. In the meantime, his partner is also concerned about keeping her fur in tip-top shape. But she also has another objective: to prepare her den for the little ones that will soon arrive during the summer. On the coast of the Atacama Desert, there are a number of small and isolated uninhabited islands. These islands are not just the home to innumerable birds and marine animals. Without doubt, one of its least known residents does depend directly on the ocean for its survival. Without doubt, one of its least known residents does depend directly on the ocean for its survival. During the day, it takes refuge on the darkest crevices within its caves. Surrounded by myths and legends, this creature has become one of the least comprehended animals in the natural world. Vampire bat. Although the Puchin, as it is locally known in Chile, is far from being a demonic deity, it does, however, feed exclusively on blood.
What do you want to say?
In fact, this behavior was discovered by the English naturalist Charles Darwin and his assistant when they visited the coast of the Chilean desert in 1835, a discovery that was greatly doubted by the skeptical scientific community at their time. Different to other bat species with elaborate social habits, the Puchin lives in small groups. Using their hind legs, they hang from cave ceilings, forming small clusters for protection and rest. As males, females, and juveniles huddle together within the most protected parts of the cave. With the arrival of the night, they head out in search of a meal, which consists primarily of the blood of marine birds and mammals that live near the colony. Today, their population is in decline. Many die in fires that are set on purpose inside their caves as they sleep during the day. Unless we have an immediate change of attitude towards this key species, then their future will be lost. The Ricasi tree is one of the most common trees. These are tightly related to trees that exist in the African savanna. They grow in arid ecosystems. Where at the end of every summer, its flowers produce hundreds of seed pods. The shell of these pods is very no other wild animal can reach those pods. There is, of course, one animal with this exception. And it is one of the most common inhabitants of this habitat. This rodent, unlike others, is diurnal and highly social. They live in burrows that form small colonies, During the hottest season of the year, they leave their burrows early in the morning to avoid extreme
அப்ப லைவ்
heat.
ஓடுது என்ன பண்றது
They search for seed and other vegetable remains.
பேசிலா
Mostly,
இந்த பாருங்க இது டவுன்லோட் பண்ண தெரியுமா இந்த போட்டோஸ்
அப்படியேவா இதுல நம்ம அந்த டாட்
plants and the most tender foliage. They have a birds for small seeds. This is a female.
ஒரு வேலை
One of the eldest in the colony. And she has a very unusual technique for finding In fact, she will not move away from the shade that the bushes provide by casting a shadow over the entrance to her burrow. Here, she will simply lie, waiting with the patience that only a long life of experience can teach. Many hours of waiting may pass, whilst the young degus run, play, and groom themselves. The summer heat makes its presence felt. Few dare to leave the shade of the bush. She continues to do his The dangerous phase, the female returns to her Yes, this female is waiting for us impatiently. For months, the pods have remained on the branches of the Roman cassie tree, but sooner or later, the pods will fall. She runs quickly to pick up this pod and takes it into the deepest portions of her burrow. She repeats this over and over as much as possible, securing food for herself as well as for other members of her colony, ensuring a food supply during times of scarcity. This is the Atacama Desert, the driest desert in the world. Yet even here, not all is death and desolation. Centennial cactus of strange shapes survive all around. Guanacos that also discover ways to endure under water. They find vegetation as nutrients to keep them hydrated and fed. Yet many of them do not survive this harsh environment. But how do these plants and animals survive in this, the driest desert in the world? Here, on the Pacific Ocean, we find the answer. Each night the desert temperature drops and the warm air accumulated over the ocean during the day is released.
Sir, live slow ஆகுது.
This produces the common chaka, a dense fog charged with humidity that moves toward dry land, giving all plants and animals that live there literally a breath of humid air. As the first summer appeared, and the desert heat began to battle it out. As quickly as it arrived, the thick fog relinquishes its gains. Yet the Atacama Desert still holds one of the most notable secrets of the animal world. Every few years, climatical changes produced by the phenomenon called El Nino create the perfect balance to produce rain in the desert. The desert transforms itself. Firstly, a green blanket covers the desert hills and plains. Later, the flowers. Multicolored fields cover the landscape, as if taken from a painting by Monet. And here, it's not just the plants that flower. Amaryllis, rock purslane, and Chilean trumpet flower attract hundreds of species of insects and other vertebrates. These insects supply an invaluable food source for all animals that live on the edge of starvation. It has been a good year, and these chicks will be fed well. The morning Sierra finch, one of the most common bird species in Chile, fills the desert with its characteristic call. It now takes advantage of the abundance of food to perform one of the most important chores for the survival of the species, that of feeding its chicks. The long cactus spines deliver the only effective protection against predators that are found in this desert. During the fresh early morning hours, males and females work tirelessly to feed their chicks. The heat takes over the desert very quickly. These chicks, with their delicate bodies absent